pop that song in and hit play and watch how you reset in under 3 minutes. Watch how it remotivates you. So when you start to do something that you're giving yourself permission for, which I hate to even talk like that, but we do. So when you're ready to give yourself permission and that little voice comes in, we are going to turn the music up. We are going to drown out that voice and we are going to say, I am an unstoppable queen and nobody can tell me what to do. I don't need permission to live my life the way that will bring me joy. And that's what I want for you. So earlier this week, I was at the grocery store and I saw these beautiful flower displays. Nothing fancy, just something to kind of brighten up my day and brighten up my house. And immediately, as I was going to pick one up, that little voice in my head kicked in and started to say, you don't need those. That's so unnecessary. What a waste of money. Save your money. And I started to put it right back. And something in me said, no. I stopped and I thought, I'm putting these in my basket today. I picked them up, I put them in my basket, and I smiled. And I knew how happy they were going to make me when I see them in my house. And I smiled more, not just because of the flowers, but because I realized nobody's going to tell me what I can or cannot do, especially myself. When did I start needing permission to do something kind for myself? Sound familiar? I think a lot of us have spent years waiting for permission. Permission to rest, permission to say no, permission to wear the bright colored dress, permission to take that trip, permission to spend money without feeling guilty about it, permission to dream again. But the funny thing is, nobody's actually stopping you. Most of the time, it's you stopping you. Thus, we do it to ourselves. We've become so used to putting everybody else first that choosing ourselves feels strange, selfish. But what if we've been looking at it the wrong way this whole time? Somewhere along the line, so many of us learned that being a good woman, being a good mother, being a good wife meant thinking of everybody else first and putting everyone else's needs before yours. And don't get me wrong, being kind is a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Being generous is a beautiful thing. But constantly putting yourself last, that isn't kindness. That creates exhaustion. You spend so much time taking care of everybody else and making sure their needs are met. But you forget you're somebody worth looking after too. Who's looking after you? Why don't we look after ourselves? Why don't we do something nice for ourselves? Why is it so hard to do that? Here's what I think. You don't need anybody else's permission. Not mine, not your family's, not your friends. If buying flowers makes you smile, buy the flowers. If taking an art class lights up something in you, take the art class. If saying no to something gives you the space to then say yes to something you really want to do, say no. You spent years asking everybody else, what do they need? What do they want? Maybe this season of life is about asking yourself that same question. We do that with our clothes. We do that with our wants. And just like you can choose your clothes for the day, you can choose how you want to feel. So what are you wearing today? Guilt? Regret? Obligation? People pleasing? Or Are you going to try on freedom, fun, joy? And this isn't the kind of thing where you're running away from responsibilities. Sometimes we go too far and we get so overwhelmed that we are just like done with everybody. Leave me alone. Give me some space. That's not what this is. Actually, it's trying to prevent that from happening. This is just the time where you're going to remember that you're important too. Your needs matter too. And I have to say, I think freedom's going to look fabulous on you. So this week, as you're choosing your clothes, as you're choosing your mood, as you're choosing your song, this week I want you to give yourself permission to do one small thing without overthinking it, without explaining it to anybody, without apologizing for it, and without feeling guilty about it. Just one thing. And notice how that feels in your body. It may be difficult at first. It's going to feel selfish. It's going to feel overly indulgent, but it's not. It's what you need right now. And it's okay that you need something in your life. And part of that is knowing what you need to maintain how you want to feel every day. Why am I in my closet? Because I created something called the emotional wardrobe. And just like you would have a capsule wardrobe where everything goes with everything else, I created a capsule of songs. And those songs are made and written for women like you to use when you need them. So there are songs to uplift you. There are songs to calm you down. There are songs to make sense of life when it doesn't make sense. There are songs to remind you you were made for more. There are songs to remind you that you are an incredibly powerful woman and you deserve the best of life, not just to take care of everybody else. What I teach you is just like you would pick an outfit out, you can pick a song out. So for this week, since we're wanting to have permission, I would recommend the song Unstoppable Queens. Now, all of these songs are in my YouTube channel and they are listed under new releases. So you can find them and then you can create your own playlists to be able to use whenever you need them. So we're going to build playlists. We're going to know how to feel better and we're going to know how to keep that feeling going. Because a lot of times we can get excited, we can get motivated, and then we step out into the world and life hits. All those dreams and desires, I don't have time for those. And we fall back into our pattern. So this is your permission to know that you are made for more. You are unstoppable and that we make our own rules. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Jennifer Gilmore and I am here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. On Tuesday, I'm in my closet in our emotional wardrobe. And I am giving you tips and hints and hacks on how to make your life better and happier after 50. Because after 50, we kind of look and think, life's over now. I'm done. Nothing exciting to look forward to. I've missed my chance. And I want to be the one to tell you, you have not missed anything. You are just even more prepared now with all the knowledge and experience that you have had over these years to create the life you truly want. And so if I'm here to give you permission, let me give you permission. But remember, you don't need anybody's permission. But as you're entering into this, if you're feeling like, I can't do that, that's not right, here's your permission. Okay? Go out, find something that makes you happy. Now, I'm here on Tuesdays, like I said, in my wardrobe. On Thursdays, I'm in front of a big sparkly screen and I'm singing for you. And I'm singing a song that will match what we're talking about this week so that you can add another song to your playlist. And my goal is for you to remember that it's as easy as picking out your clothes. This is a capsule of songs that you can pick and choose from depending on the mood you're in or the mood you want to be in. I call it the Emotional Wardrobe Capsule 1, which is called Unveiled. Because this first set, you're going to unveil who you are without feeling guilty about it, without needing permission from anybody else, without doubting yourself anymore, without pushing that dream further down in your heart. It's your turn now, and I'm here to help you. So I hope you will consider liking this video if you liked it, subscribe, and come back for more every Tuesday and Thursday. And if you feel comfortable leaving a comment, I would love to know what it is that you gave yourself permission to do this week. Was it buying flowers? Was it buying a new top? What about a statement necklace? What about some new shoes? What about a candy bar and a Coke? Sometimes we even talk ourselves out of something that simple. What did you give yourself permission to do this week that brought you nothing but pure joy? I would love to know. So tomorrow, when you go to choose your clothes, I want you to hang guilt, fear, selfishness, hang those up. And tomorrow, I want you to choose freedom. And the way the emotional wardrobe works is you choose your clothes. So this week, we want permission. We want to know that we can do it all. What happens is midday, like I said, life can happen, and that inspirational feeling can kind of fall to the wayside. So with your emotional wardrobe, you take that song with you. You make it easily available on your phone. Because when those dip down moments start, it's going to be hard to find that song, remember which song it was. So this week, make Unstoppable Queens your hit playlist on your phone. And come out with your freedom outfit. But if it starts to falter, pop that song in and hit play. And watch how you reset in under 3 minutes. Watch how it remotivates you. So when you start to do something that you're giving yourself permission for, which I hate to even talk like that, but we do. So when you're ready to give yourself permission and that little voice comes in, we are going to turn the music up. We are going to drown out that voice. And we are going to say, I am an unstoppable queen. And nobody can tell me what to do. I don't need permission to live my life the way that will bring me joy. And that's what I want for you. So I hope to see you back here next week for another Tuesday talk in my closet, and on Thursday for my Thursday Feels, which is again where we're going to sing and just experience the emotions and what music can do to move us in the right direction. So I want to know, what are you giving yourself permission to do this week that's going to bring you nothing but joy?